Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Rediscovering the Soul of Austin. I'm your host, Sakina, and you're on my channel, My Brown Sparkles. If this is your first time watching my channel or this particular series on my channel, let me just give you a little backstory. This series is about rediscovering the soul of Austin. I am a native Austinite. That's what we're called here in Austin, Texas. And because it's changed so much growth, so many people moving here, it's just a really hot place to live in the United States right now, I am making it a mission of mine to kind of figure out what happened. Where did all the soul and the fun and the cool, chill vibes, weirdness that made Austin the great place that it was when we started to attract all these new people? And so that's basically what this entire series is about, because I kind of fell out of love with my city when I used to love it so much when I was younger. But anyways, before we get into this video, let me go ahead and share with you guys this little concoction I just made, because it's like genius, and I literally just made this up like on the fly as I was driving. So as you will see in this video, I'm kind of undergoing like a spiritual detox, kind of always. I mean, the spiritual life is always detoxing. We have a lot of trauma and baggage that we've carried into our bodies, and we got to release that. And I'm committed, as Michael Singer would say, I'm committed to releasing that, letting it go, and not bringing any more trash into my vessel. So right now, I guess I'm doing a purification process because my body, my crown chakra, my head is on fire. I've had a migraine all day, and oh my God, about an hour or two ago, it was like burning. It felt like, you know, when people say hell, you go into hell, I literally believe that the experience of going to hell is something that you experience while you're in the human body. I literally believe that is the experience of burning out and purifying the things that are impure in you, the thoughts, the old patterns, the old cycles, all that. I honestly believe that it is the transmuting of that to negativity, because that's what it feels like. It feels like you're on fire, at least for me. So my crown chakra right now, I still have like a mild migraine. And I have a blockage right here. I feel it. I don't know what it's from, but it'll make its way up soon enough, and I'll figure it out. But anyways, as I was experiencing that heat, I was like, I need something cold because my head is on fire. And I was about to drive home. I was like, no, I need a slush from Sonic. And I was like, no, that's not really healthy. It's all that sugar. I don't really need that. I already had candy. And that's another thing. When I start craving a lot of sugar, like artificial sugar, I know that that's a sign that my body is not in balance. Ooh, that blockage kind of, when I said that kind of moved, and it kind of moved. It's not as thick there anymore. Whoa, kind of released. So anyways, when I was thinking, I was like, no, I want something healthy. Like I'm going through a purification process of, I know I'm purifying things. I don't want to go and make my body more acidic by adding artificial sugar. I already had artificial sugar today. Not artificial sugar, but simple sugar, you know, candy or soda, something like that. And I had Gushers. Y'all know Gushers, the fruit snacks that you have as kids. And I don't eat candy a lot, and I definitely don't get like child candy like that you get, like fruit snacks and stuff like that, a lot, unless I'm off balance. So I was like, let me figure out something that's going to help alkalinize my body. I need to get that thing. And so I was like, okay, so what's going to do that? Okay, what if I get a dietary lime? Nope, I don't want to put those diet soda chemicals into my body. I was like, okay, well, I got to think about this. Let's go get a snow cone. Snow cone place was closed. I was gonna go get a snow cone because they do natural fruit juices, and they also do sugar-free varieties. I was like, okay, well, since y'all gonna be like that, I'm gonna make my own. So what I decided to do was I went to Sonic and I got some crushed ice from Sonic, because Sonic has the best crushed ice. And I was like, I'm gonna make my own slush. I'm gonna get the crushed ice. I'm gonna go buy some fresh lime juice from Central Market. I'm going to get some cucumber, because cucumber is cooling. So right now my body's on fire, my crown chakra's on fire, so I want something that's cooling. So the lime juice, the ice, we got the cucumber, and then we're gonna hit it with some stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener, so it's not going to mess up my, you know, my blood sugar levels, and it's not gonna, oh, look at it, it's nice, it's getting all nice and Oh man, I could have did mint, but mint's not cooling. Cucumber is cooling. Y'all, this will take you straight to heaven, and that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get out of this hell and into heaven. So I'm gonna post the recipe down below in the description box if you want to try this. Lord have mercy on my soul. Back to business. In this episode, you are going to see me go to another comedy show at OPPA, and this just might be my last comedy show, and I'll tell you why later in the video. But I'm gonna go to a comedy show at OPPA. You're also gonna see me do some rooftop yoga at a donation-based yoga event here in Austin. And lastly, I'm gonna take y'all to check out the GreenBelt. Yes, if you've heard about the GreenBelt is a place where all the people like to go to have fun in nature. And I'm taking you there. Let's get into it. Hello guys, y'all have no idea what kind of day I've had, and thank God today is one of my rediscovering the soul of Austin days. I'm going to OPPA. That is a Mediterranean restaurant here in Austin, Texas that hosts a comedy night every Tuesday. I've never been to OPPA. I've passed by it a million times, but I just have never actually been, and I think it's because it's on a really busy street and the parking in that particular area of town is not the best, and I tend to just steer away from things that are difficult. But I'm about to drive there. It starts at 8, it's 7:30 now, so let me get going. Okay. Oh, this is a good background. So I made it here, and parking was relatively easily. Maybe I got lucky because I got parking in, like, as soon as I pulled in or what, but there's a lot of cars here, and they have a really nice outdoor area with tents and stuff, and there's like indoor seating. It is counter service. This is another Austin gym that I've never actually been to, so I did not know that that's what it's like, but I'll show y'all what it looks like outside.
It's like weird how AA tries to advertise it like it's an IKEA product, 12 easy steps, but if you miss one, it's not going to work out. Especially because I can't just have a man do it for me.
500 people have died in the process. It's not even for real football. Isn't it fucking crazy? I mean, if you told me that this was like for a stadium for Tom Brady to like win his like 100th Super Bowl, I'd be like, okay, this is a worthwhile sacrifice. It's Tom Brady's hot. So yeah.
You have been fighting legs. You had a kicks. I'm like, what are you saying? So I just look like the Kaz, if you maybe do something look like. I'm like, dude, assuming someone can fight because they have decent legs.
I can't be catching charges on the playground. I can't hook up with white guys anymore either because they always want me to speak dirty to them in Spanish. I've never had sex in Spanish before, so I just go with what I'm feeling in the moment. Sí, cállate, hijo de puta, por favor. You have to say it sexy though, so they believe it. I won't hook up with black guys anymore either. A few of them called me their baby mama, and that just made me feel like they had a plan I didn't know about.
Okay, so it's time to give you the breakdown of my experience at OPPA. This was my first time going to OPPA, and I have to admit, I've driven past this place a million times, and it always kind of looks really nice, like a little cafe with outdoor seating, and not quite formal, but just a little bit more formal or less casual than it actually was. So this is similar to like a coffee bar experience. You walk in and you have to place your order at the counter. You take a number and they bring your food or drink order to you. And there's nothing wrong with this, but it's just I've been here my entire life, never been to this place. And when I finally go, it's like a coffee shop with, you know, just a little eclectic. You can go in and work on your laptop. It's very casual. You'll see people working, doing homework, that sort of thing, or people just talking and catching up. It just has a very coffee shop vibe, which is not what I expected at all. So I was a little taken aback by that, but I did love the outdoor seating area, which is where the comedy show happened. So every Tuesday at OPPA, they do have a comedy night where amateur comedians can come out and do their skits or performances or whatever they have to share. This particular performance, it was okay. I think I like the last person I saw. I didn't stay to the very end. I was there for about an hour, 15 minutes. I ate some bomb spanakopita, some spinach and cheese spanakopita. It was delicious, and they had a really good salad, Greek salad, that was full of healthy vegetables. So I had a light dinner and one margarita. I'm gonna have to start pacing myself because when I do these videos, I want to be cognizant and I don't want to be like slurring my speech and all sorts of stuff. So gotta make sure I'm ready for you guys. But overall, my experience was okay. I think now after this second comedy show, my first one was at Halcyon. If you haven't watched my initial video, my first video in this series, be sure to check it out. It's linked above. During that week, I went to a comedy show at Halcyon, which is a coffee shop. And then I went to a music show at Radio Coffee Shop. So 2 coffee shops in 1 week. And then this week I've done a comedy show at a restaurant or cafe. And I have learned that I probably should not do too many comedy shows because I'm too much of a prude. I can't get down with raunchy humor. I can't get down with just people talking about being broke or poor. It's just very low vibrational for me, and not to get into that kind of energy type stuff, but I feel it and I pick up on it. I'm like, you know what, this isn't really my vibe. I mean, I respect artists, especially artists who are breaking into the industry and trying to make a name for themselves in their city, or people who just do it for fun. It's all fun, but I just don't really jive with a lot of the comedians out there. In general, I don't watch a lot of comedians in general, like just in general. So maybe comedy shows are something that I'm gonna stop doing as much, unless it's someone that I absolutely love, like Dave Chappelle. He's always here in Austin. So maybe if I'm able to actually get a ticket to see him, I'll show or share it or something like that, or include it in my video series. So yeah, that was my overall takeaway from my experience at OPPA. It wasn't bad. The food was great. The vibe of the place overall is a really nice place. I might actually go there to do some work because now I know that it's a great place to go and hang out and work and eat spanakopita. But I won't go to any more comedy shows just because it's just not my thing. Hello guys. So today I have stumbled upon some rooftop yoga, and I'm gonna count this into my rediscovering the soul of Austin, because one of the things that I've always loved about this city is that I'm able to find really cool events and things to do fairly easily, and that's what I'm doing today. So I'm gonna be doing yoga, rooftop yoga at the Riley, and I'll try to film a little bit of it, sorry, but I am a little late, so I'm gonna try to get up in there without making too much of a commotion. Out here looking cute in my yoga outfit. Let me show y'all. Hey girl. I'm gonna go I'm gonna try not to embarrass myself, but this is what it looks like. I'm excited because I haven't worked out in over a week, so let's get some yoga in, you guys. I will film the building from outside so y'all can see it as well, but yoga with a group of people, I can feel their energy on my heart, and it makes it really hard for me to like go deep. Let me show y'all the building. It actually, like, I could feel all the people connected to me, and then let's see, it becomes difficult for me to do the yoga. I feel like my heart is taxed, but I'm happy that I did it because I haven't worked out in over a week, and I needed that to get me back into the swing of things. Okay, so yoga at the Riley building. I believe they have it every Sunday here in Austin, Texas. It's donation based, so if you go to eventbrite.com, you can purchase tickets there, and basically you just donate a certain amount to experience that. I liked it. It was kind of hot because it's right on the top of the roof. Right now it's summer, so the sun was shining, so you get a good workout and a good sweat, and I really enjoyed it. And if you want more details, I will link the details for that.
You taking a picture?
No, you're fine.
No, you're taking a selfie. You're taking a picture of me.
That was funny. So yeah, I am gonna link it in the description box for you to check out if you're interested. Alright guys, welcome to the next segment of Rediscovering the Soul of Austin. Can anyone guess where I am? I'm gonna give you a hint. At this Austin landmark, people tend to park on the side of the road just to get to where they're trying to go. I'm gonna give you 2 more seconds. If you guess the GreenBelt, you are correct. So, I'm an Austin native, as I've already mentioned in the previous video linked above. So yeah, being an Austin native, I've been to the GreenBelt numerous times. I've been to multiple entry points. There are multiple entry points to the GreenBelt, so there's not just one spot, but this is the main entry point, and this is actually the easiest area to get into. There's ample parking, so I think that's why it draws so many people, because it's easy to park. Other areas are kind of more secret, and you kind of gotta find parking where you can get it, if you can get it. But the GreenBelt in general is a very expansive area that travels along, I don't know what river that is, but whatever. It's just a nice little river whenever it's been raining. We've had a lot of rain, so I'm out here. I'm about to do some grounding. If you don't know what grounding is, be sure to check out this video, because I've been processing a lot of blocked emotions and energy blockages, and I found something on Goop. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with Goop. That's Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle website. But I found something on that website about how to clear energy, and I'm going to try that technique right now at the GreenBelt, but I decided this would be a really cool segment to include in the video, because the GreenBelt is one of those iconic Austin landmarks, and people who move to Austin and actually enjoy Austin and being outdoors are always looking for the GreenBelt. I've heard so much about the GreenBelt, blah, 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 blah. Well, here it is, guys. I'm going to show you quick glimpses of it, and then I'm going to do my grounding. So this is the main entrance. It's changed a lot in the past few years. This is like the second time I've come in this year, but previous to this year, prior to this year, I hadn't been in probably 5 or 6 years, because been there, done that, right? In this area, they've added some more trash because there's so much more foot traffic, and I was really shocked the last time I was here how clean it is. Like, I thought that because it's so many people traveling through here that it'd be a lot more litter, but they really keep it cleaned, and I'm really thankful that the people who are coming out here and enjoying nature are actually keeping it clean. I respect them more. But yeah, this is what the trail looks like. Oops. You have some hikers. Pardon moi. There's swimming, there's hiking, there's rock climbing. I'm gonna skip to the good parts. this summer. Like the past 3 months have been extremely rainy months, so that was really good for the Greenbelt because it puts water in the Greenbelt, and it's been really.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Come on.
I am not afraid of dogs. I just was not paying attention, and I didn't know he was gonna run up on me like that. I thought he was gonna jump up on me. It was all wet. Holy cow. Okay. Oh yeah, it is nice and full. And this is a good time to swim in it because it's nice and flowing, so you know it's not stagnant and carrying harmful bacteria. But yeah, the water is flowing and it is deep, y'all. I haven't seen it like this in years. Literally years. But it was good, y'all. So we are in the end of July. This is what the Greenbelt is looking like here. So if you're watching this video anytime soon, I don't know how much longer it'll look like this because it's been pretty dry the past 2 weeks. So, and the forecast says more dry heat for the next week. So y'all better get out here and get your swim on because it might not be flowing in a few